Welcome to the Heart of the City Regina Downtown podcast series, episode 21. I will be your host, Dominika Denev, Manager of Marketing Communications for Regina Downtown Business Improvement District. During this episode, you'll meet Thomas Nguyen, Marketing Manager at PayByPhone. Thomas joins me to share the benefits of using the PayByPhone app and to help kick off the Downtown Regina Summer PayByPhone Parking Giveaway. Keep listening for more details. Today, I am joined by Thomas Nguyen, Marketing Manager of PayByPhone, and he's joining us right from Vancouver. How are you, Thomas?
I'm great, and thanks for having me on, Dominika.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to have you on because we have a exciting giveaway starting tomorrow. So I wanted to let our listeners know all about PayByPhone, what the app is used for, the great things that it has with it, and then also talk about our giveaway. So I thought I'd let you kind of shine with PayByPhone first and tell us all the good stuff about the app.
Yeah, absolutely. So, PayByPhone, when I first started with the company, I really didn't know too much about PayByPhone, but as a service, quickly grew to love it because it's such an easy way to pay for parking, basically. And that's basically what the app does. As simple as it can get, it's a way for you to go. When you park, you pull out your phone and you can pay for parking right then and there. And you set and forget, basically, because the best part about the app is that it gives you reminders for when your parking is about to expire. And if you're kind of running late, or you're running close on time, you can actually add more time to your parking session, and you don't even have to worry about it. And so it makes it a really kind of easy way to not have to worry about getting a ticket and that kind of stuff. And during this kind of time period that we're in, where there's a lot of uncertainty and stuff like that, people actually have been looking at the app as a really great way to not only park, but also be more contactless. You don't have to worry about interacting with the meter, and you kind of just park as soon as you get out of your car. As long as you look for the location number on the meter, then you're ready to go, and you can just add whatever time you need there.
Awesome. And I know I was looking on your Instagram here just to get kind of different ideas about what we could talk about. And there are some other ways of using the payment option on there, right? It was said something about you were able to use like Apple Pay and Google Play. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is correct. So the one of the cool things about the payment pieces about PayByPhone is that if you are an avid Apple Pay fan or even a Google Pay fan, the process is just the same way. You can pay just by using your fingerprint authorization. And so once you kind of get through the parking process of entering your time, it's a very simple process of just like hitting accept, and you're good to go there. So that part's really great. Another feature about PayByPhone is that short in time, you just looked at downloading the app, you don't have to set up an account. You can actually just set up all your payment information then and there, pay, and then later on you can actually add your account details later. So it depends on in what kind of mindset you're in when you're actually doing that part session.
Right. Like if you're rushing to a meeting, you're not like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to do this. It's just a quick and
Exactly.
easy.
I've done that a lot of times. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I bet in Vancouver, like we always complain here in Regina, oh, the parking's so bad downtown, but we're
Yeah.
just Regina. When you go to big scale like Vancouver, I can just imagine how crazy and hectic it would be. So
Well, it's funny because even with parking for going to lunch and stuff like that, like I forget all the time that my parking's about to expire, and I pull out my phone and it basically reminds me as like, oh wait, okay, I gotta add at least 5 minutes so I can get my food and then quickly run back to my car, basically. So it saved me a couple of times there for
oh,
sure.
that's good. You're right. Your quick lunch didn't turn into like a $50 lunch with a nasty parking ticket, right? So
Absolutely, absolutely.
so as I mentioned, you are talking to us from Vancouver, and I know Pay by
Yep.
Phone, with it being an app, is within Canada, but where else is it? Because I know it's quite global too.
Yeah, actually, the Pay by Phone app actually started off in Vancouver, and that's kind of where our home head office is. But we're in places around the world. We have offices in the UK and also in France. But we're also in locations around the world, like Switzerland, Paris, the Netherlands. There's about 500 or so locations now globally, and we're still adding to it, basically. So that's the great thing about the app. Because it's in so many places, you actually don't have to download a new app again. You have the app that you have, being in Regina or in Vancouver, whatever. But say I travel down to Seattle, I can still pull out the same app and use it just as I would in my hometown, basically. So that's the cool thing about it.
Absolutely. So once we can start traveling again, it's going to be very useful.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So where can our listeners find out more about Pay by Phone?
Yeah, so actually the cool thing about PayByPhone is you can go on the website, of course, so www.paybyphone.com, but also check out any of our Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook channels. We have lots of really cool videos and how-to guides on how you can learn how to use the app, learn how to check out some of our cool features. For instance, adding a new vehicle. You can add multiple vehicles on the account. And that means that if you have a family where you have your wife driving, as well as maybe your son or daughter that's driving, you can all have the one account and it could all have all the vehicles on there. So that's one of the many great perks about the app itself. So yeah, so definitely a lot of information on all of our channels there, and check them out. Our customer service team is really great as well. So if you ever have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. There's always somebody that's there to answer your questions.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I thought we could now go into the giveaway that you've helped us kind of put together for downtown throughout the summer here.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to announce that tomorrow, so Wednesday, July 1st on Canada Day, we're kicking off a summer pay by phone parking giveaway for the downtown meters in Regina. So every time a customer makes a purchase at a participating downtown business between July 1st and August 31st and shows their active pay by phone transaction, they will be entered in a draw for a chance to win $250 in gift cards to their favorite local downtown Regina businesses. So we're super pumped. I'm really happy that I kind of connected with you guys and reached out and was working with the city of Regina to find out a cool way to use the app, but also promote coming back downtown after COVID as we're reopening, and just, including all that safe messaging and having the contactless payment. So I really want to thank you for that. And I'm really excited to have this giveaway throughout the whole summer. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know if you want to share anything about giveaways or what you think this one might be like for our listeners or anything like that.
Yeah, giveaways are something that we love doing in general. It really is a great way for us to kind of partner with local businesses and with the cities that we kind of are in, and just to get some excitement around things. I think right now, if anything, people are looking for a little bit more excitement in their life. They want to, look forward to some stuff and, getting back to at least some level of normalcy in their lives. And so this is a really fun way just to get people to kind of interacting again and getting out to some of the local shops and stuff like that. But just alongside the actual sweepstakes that we're running, the process is super simple. As soon as you pay for the parking with the Pay by Phone app, you go about your day and go to your local shop or whatever, depending on what you're looking to buy. And at the point of purchase, what you need is an attendant that you've parked with Pay by Phone just by showing them the app, and they will fill out a ballot and you're entered. So they'll get your information and that kind of stuff, and you'll be set to go. And I think the draws are going to be made throughout the summer, so that's going to keep it nice and exciting, and also very much just waiting for who's going to win next, basically. And so we like kind of running these things on our end for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we decided to do the twice per month we're going to draw. So we're going to go collect the ballots. We have a few dates picked in each month, and we're going to announce the winners on Facebook Live and kind of create some hype around that and some excitement. So I really hope this will make parking and paying for parking exciting for everybody, and, welcoming everyone back downtown as we reopen the businesses. And, with our campaign, the Reconnect at the Heart, it truly is that, right? Just welcoming everyone back to the familiar faces they remember. Everyone's still not back downtown working when it comes to the office businesses yet, but I hope throughout the summer, they'll make those trips down and get their favorite pair of shoes at Zoe's or pop into Dean's and see how their suits being made and stuff like that. So we're just really excited to welcome everyone back into the community. So absolutely. And do you have anything else you'd like to add today, Thomas?
No, nothing from my end. If anybody has any questions around the contest and stuff like that, feel free to check out our social media. We'll be posting about that. And also even on our own side, we'll be posting on paybyphone.com/Regina. So that there will also be information on there as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for popping on the podcast. And I think you had mentioned this was the first time you've ever been on a podcast. Is that right?
It is
Oh,
actually.
yay.
It is. It's very exciting. So now I feel like I'm pumped for more podcasts. I have to keep on searching for more opportunities to do these.
Yeah, every time someone wants to do a giveaway, you'd be like, do you run a podcast? I would like to
Yeah.
do the
Do you
podcast.
can I jump onto the podcast? I'll just talk. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too. Thank you very much for having me.